Oh, yeah, it is that time. We are doing it up for you, getting this shit done. It is the Madden 23 team selection draft here for Gridiron. It's Freight Train Shane. I got my boys here. You know what? Bus in the chat, on the call. What do you think? What are you guys expecting? I'm excited.
I don't know who going where and where who going, but I need to see it.
I do. I'm totally with you. I need to see what these picks are going to be. What's beautiful about this draft, so everybody that doesn't know about it, what everybody doesn't know the way this draft worked, it was a blind draft. So we randomized the draft order, which everybody saw the randomized list, so you knew where you fell on that list. But when you made your picks, you didn't know what teams were available. You didn't know what teams have been taken. You didn't know who was in what division, so you couldn't hide from anybody. It also meant that unless you were thinking, some of those good teams might fall. So there's a lot of surprises in this draft. What do you think, when you guys think about this draft, who do you think is going first? Maddock?
Me personally, I think there's a lot of good teams. There's only one or two teams that I personally won't play for, and I'm looking at probably the Giants, maybe a couple teams from the AFC, but I think this draft is really deep. A lot of young teams, a lot of young players. Number one overall, man, there's a lot of powerhouses up there. I think the Eagles might be a threat to go number one.
You've got Smiles. He's an Eagles fan. They got some extra picks. Are you a believer in Jalen Hurts?
I think I'll believe in him with the weapons that he just got. AJ Brown is a huge addition to that wide receiver.
That is massive.
Yeah, you still got Miles Sanders back there. The rookie Smith. Is it Goddard at the tight end?
Goddard, yep.
Yeah, and then they move Whiteside to tight end as well. So I don't know if he can block, but that's gonna be a fast tight end. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's absolutely true.
And we know in Madden what people like. Speed. So
I'll tell you what. I'm praying at the number 10 pick. I'm praying that the Dolphins would fall. Absolutely praying, but I see Tightwork in front of me. Like, is Tightwork that guy that's always going to take the Dolphins are available? Or is Tightwork the guy that's going to be like, you know what, maybe I got him in another league, so I don't need him in this league. I'll play with somebody else. I have a feeling like he's going to fuck me. I have a feeling like, I might as well go get some lube because it's coming to me, and I'm not going to be happy about it.
Hey, man. If he's in 20 leagues, he got the Dolphins 20 times if they're available.
I knew it. As soon as I saw the randomized list, I knew it.
And he says he don't pick the Dolphins, that the Dolphins pick him. So,
That's how we ended up with fucking Ted Ginn. I'm just saying.
Right.
All right. So you guys want to get this started, or do we don't let anybody else chime in before we kind of start the party?
Man. Let's give the people what they want.
All right. Let's go ahead and get the people what they want. Bring up the draft board. Who is on the clock first? Smiles. Smiles, you are on the clock. And I know Smiles was going to call in. Smiles was going to call in here to make his pick. So let's see if he actually gets in here. And Bus, I got your volume up as loud as I possibly can. So may need you to speak up because someone said you're a little bit quiet. But
okay.
I'll kind of adjust it as we go. So Smiles, brother, you are on the clock. If you were listening, jump into the voice general chat or the general voice chat in the Discord channel. That is how you get live on the show. That is how you will be able to communicate with us. Jump in if you're not on the clock. Make sure you mute yourself off the bat till we call on you. But we're waiting for Smiles. We'll give him a few little bit here. I mean, you got to think that the Eagles are the pick here, right?
Got to be. If he's an Eagle fan, it's got to be.
I mean, you get your shot. They're a decent Madden team, and I can't believe he's not here. You're on the clock. Like you should be running that card up to the board as soon as you get the clock ticks off. What's up, Evo?
He says he's in here, but I don't see him. So Smiles, you gotta go.
He says he's in here?
Yeah, I don't see him though. Yeah.
He's in the live show. He's not in the
Oh,
general.
Smiles. Okay, so you're on the stream chat, Smiles, right? So what you need to do is go into the Discord. If you're on your phone, hold on, let me go back to the draft room. So if you're on your phone, find the general voice. It'll say live show, I think, on it, the voice channel, and you're just going to click on it. Or is it the general? It's the general voice channel. So general voice channel, click on it, and you can talk on your phone. You don't need a special setup. What's up, B-Boy? Appreciate you joining in. Bloom King's in the house. Evo. Everybody checking out the Gridiron chat. Come on, Smiles, I know you're here. Get your shit together. Come on.
Smiles keeping everybody in suspense, man.
I know, right? Oh, Smiles is actually calling me. All right, so hold on. Smiles?
Yo.
Yo. Okay, so you're not doing it right.
Yeah, I figured that.
You're not doing it right. You're fucking it all up. You actually kicked me out of the voice channel, but we'll do it like this, and then we'll jump back into everybody else.
So when I go to I see the group chat, and then I see the live Discord thing, and I was in there, but
not the live show. Keep going down. It's on the bottom. It'll say general voice channel.
Ah, okay, gotcha. All right, bet.
All right, go jump in there, and I'll see you in a minute.
All
right.
So again, if you're calling in, make sure you jump into that spot.
All right, so Smiles actually did a voice call with me, and I had to talk him through it. So hopefully he's jumping in here any minute now. There he is.
Ah, okay, there it is. Let's do it.
Now the people can hear you. Everybody in the group can hear you. Taking the fucking Eagles. We know it's going to happen. You're on the clock. It's the number 1 pick.
Let's do it, man. Number 1 pick overall. Gotta go with my Philadelphia Eagles. I come to make noise. I regretted myself not picking them in no leagues last year. I got A.J. Brown on the team. I got the 2 young Bama boys on defense. I come to make a lot of noise, man. It hurts our trust, man. Let's do this.
That's
Eagles fly.
No doubt. You've been an Eagles fan for how long?
I've been an Eagles fan since '99, since McNabb came on the scene.
How many Super Bowls have you won with the Eagles?
In Madden?
Yeah, I know you had him in
Probably
Alpha. Did you win him with them in Alpha?
Yeah, I think I won 1 year in Alpha, like the first time I joined. But when I had the Eagles, probably 2, I'll say. I can't remember which league since I've been, been in, but probably 2 with the Eagles. But plan to make a reckoning this year, man. I like the squad. I love the squad, actually. They're young. They fast. I got picks to move. I can wheel and deal. Let's do it, man.
What's your biggest area of concern for these Eagles?
Me, my user skills. That's it.
That is always an area of concern, for sure.
But yeah, but on the team, probably the weakest hole is probably my safeties. I really don't got no big names, but I'm sure I could flip some picks, some receivers. I'm hearing that my Quez Watkins is 98 speed over there, so I'm gonna have some toys to play with.
Send him.
So
who's on the block? Let's start. Maddock, how do you feel about this this Eagles pick going number 1? Is that who you would take at the number 1 slot?
If I'm trying to piss somebody off, yeah. If there's an Eagle fan right behind me, yes. They are stacked on paper. Makes them a great Madden team. Me personally, though, I'm not taking them number 1.
I'm going to side with you. I think now I'm not an Eagles fan, obviously, so I probably wouldn't take them first. They've got a decent team. I don't believe in Jalen Ramsey. Maybe you can progress him. Maybe you can't, but I'm just not feeling. And I said Jalen Ramsey like I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that hurts.
Fucking all the Jalens. So Jalen Hurts. I'm just not feeling Jalen Hurts. Miles Sanders is like a good Madden back, but he's not the great Madden back. So I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of good, not great.
I can understand that. Definitely. I know it's gonna be questionable, but we're gonna watch me work, y'all. Watch me work.
All right. So you got anything to say about what are you looking forward to here in Gridiron? Is this is going to be your first season, right? This is the first time in the league.
Yeah, this is my first time in the league, so just looking forward to the competition. So some new faces. And if you pick the NFC East, you pick the NFC in general. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I got to do it to you.
Well, we're happy to have you, brother. It's going to be a good time. I know you from history and other leagues and stuff. So, and there's going to be a lot of names here that you recognize. The truth of the matter is, Gridiron's going to be doing big things this year. And fucking anyone in the NFC East are going to have to deal with you and Jalen Hurts and that questionable user skill.
Gotcha, man. Appreciate the love, y'all.
All right, Smiles. Well, thanks for jumping on, man. It's good to have Smiles on the clock. It's good to have him live. It's good to be live. Like, if you guys can possibly jump in here and be live, that's awesome. Even if you're listening now and we pre-recorded something or you gave a statement and you're like, fuck it, this sounds awesome, I want to jump in, you can do that. You just got to let me know that you want to go and live, and we'll throw out every fucking thing that we've done so far, and we'll fucking do it live. Who's Bill O'Reilly? Fuck it, we'll do it live. We'll get fired up.
Man. Fly, Eagles, fly. Let's go.
All right, Smiles. Appreciate you. So, Eagles off the board. That puts Ace on the clock. Now, Ace said he was going to call in. Ace said he was going to call in. I don't know a whole lot about Ace. Who here knows Ace?
I don't know a whole lot about Ace either, but I think he
I know him from this league I played in, first and 10. Pretty decent player.
Oh, it's Ready Baby. Ready Baby. All right. So he's a pretty decent guy. Do you know who he's a fan of?
Bears, for sure.
He's a Bears fan, so the Bears could be in play at 2.
Yo.
Ace?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, Ace, you a Bears fan? Of course I'm a Bears fan, but that may not be my pick, though.
Bear down. I'm a Bears fan too, man. Hey, we got to chop it up sometime.
Bet, we can do that.
That would be a shot to my boy Bus here taking the Bears at 2. I mean, you've got Justin Fields out there. It'd be hard if you're a fan. How do you walk away from that?
You walk away like this. I'm picking the Bills.
You're picking the Bills.
Oh my goodness.
That's a good pick.
That's a great pick.
That is a fantastic. Bills are definitely be on my short list. I mean, you've got Josh Allen, who is fucking amazing in Madden, so you don't ever have to worry about the quarterback for the rest of your career. Halfback, I think, is a concern, right?
Yeah, and in Madden, you can get a running back.
Find a fast guy.
They cook over there.
Well, so tell me what you like about the Bills. Tell me about your team. What do you think you're going to do with them?
Man, you hit it on the head. I like the quarterback. I know I can find a running back. They got Diggs, good tight ends. Defense, good defense. I'm just coming in trying to dominate from day one, so I'm not playing around. I'm about to get a good team and just go for it like that. And we can't make custom playbooks, so I know the Bills should have a decent playbook.
That's true. That's so. Bus or Ralph, you want to talk about the way the playbooks work here in the league for those that are just tuning in?
I could give a brief introduction. So obviously, the team you draft, you will start off with their playbook on the offensive side and the defensive side. As we progress, they've even added the coordinators into this, and Goat Work is going to get with everybody along with myself and explain how that's going to work. But for season 1, you are stuck with the team playbook, offense and defense for season 1.
That's impressive. So what I like about it is you can't just build out a custom playbook, because God knows you could put the same fucking play out of 3 different formations, doubles, halfback weak, doubles, halfback offset, doubles, halfback normal. They've all got the same fucking plays. So you could actually just abuse the shit out of some plays by using a custom playbook. Now, I wouldn't expect anybody in this league, because we're sim and we do that, to ever be like that. But you know what? It's a risk, and I really like the fact that we use the team playbooks. I like the fact that we use the D coordinators, the offensive coordinators that the game gives you. So you hire and fire guys, and you've got to use the playbooks that they've got their history of. Tightwork does a fantastic job of following that and keeping that in order, because I would fuck that all up.
Oh, we got the commish in here now. The commish. And I think JB is next, H-Town. So I hope he's ready as well.
Absolutely. Bruce, be Jeezy. I don't know if you're still at a game or whatnot. Are you gonna speak some mind, bring us some knowledge, or are you just listening for now?
For right now, I'm just listening, but I should be on my way home in a couple minutes. Sorry about that, guys. It's had a rain delay and then the games got going, so I'm a little behind schedule. So I apologize for that.
You're good. You're good. So that gives H-Town up on the clock next. Now, I have a pre-recorded message from H-Town, but he's in the Discord. So H-Town, if you want to throw out your pre-recorded stuff, we can. We can say fuck it and do it live. I will assume if I don't see you on
We are
mute.
going live, baby. What
Oh,
you
look at
mean?
this. I love when it goes like this. I love it.
What you
'Cause
mean?
it's so much better when we do it live.
I'm telling you, pause, but I'm telling you.
So H-Town. First off,
So many.
Smiles takes the Eagles first. Ace
Yeah.
takes the Buffalo Bills second. Did you expect to have a pick this high?
No, I really didn't. I never expect to have a pick this high.
How you feeling about the picks that have come off the board so far?
Eagles, I'm not a big Eagles fan, so I ain't really tripping about that. Bills, they was my number one pick. You know, that's not my team, but would it be nice to play with the Bills with a young QB for once. So it would be nice. But it's all good though. They was taking as soon as I posted, it was like, oh, okay. So we had our second choice.
So you got your second choice. Who is it? I mean, you trying to build up some suspense here? What are we doing?
I don't know, it really ain't no surprise for the most part. But shoot, we're gonna go back to our favorite team. We're gonna go back to the Broncos.
Ooh.
Denver Broncos at
So-
number 3. What do you love
Wow.
about the Broncos?
Shoot, we got us a quarterback. Shoot, we got us running backs. We got receivers. We got a defense. You can say still young, but I like what they did at the draft. We got faster. We got some pass rushers, hopefully. But I like what we did. It's good times rolling to begin with.
Bus?
Pick.
What are your thoughts?
It's a good pick. Just like JB said, man, my boy got a good quarterback, Russell, a good wide receiver core, and he actually got a good young defense. So he got some pieces down there, man, where he can kind of make some noise in the AFC West.
You know what I love? You know what I love is Javonte. That halfback is one of the best young backs in the game. That guy turns into an absolute monster.
Yes, sir. And try to take a page out of Bus in Tightwork's book of running the ball a little bit more.
Well, because let's talk about your history. How have you done in the past?
I usually get away from running after a while and get pass happy, like everybody likes to tell me. So everybody likes to play pass commit versus me. This ain't nobody got to tell me this. I know, I can tell. So I got to do a better job of knowing that and make sure I keep them on their toes, not always having them in pass commit.
So is the AFC West on notice? Are you taking this division? Is this a Super Bowl run we're hearing from H-Town? Let me get my pen and paper. We're writing it down.
I ain't gonna necessarily say a Super Bowl run, but we'll be in the playoffs though.
We'll take it. We'll take it. First reaction, Matic?
I think it's a good spot. You know, that is his favorite team. Got a beast of a running back. Denver was actually on my list as well. It's on my list in another league. Real solid squad. I love the uniforms. I love the stadium. Yeah, good pick.
Yeah, I had him on a short list too. I don't know that I had him all that high just because I don't really know all that much about him, and I feel like some of that defense is a little bit older, you know, with the loss of Miller and where the fuck did Von Miller go? He went to L.A., is that right? No, Buffalo.
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 Buffalo
Fucker
now.
went to Buffalo. But yeah, with the loss of Miller, Drew Lock is a huge loss to the Denver Broncos, right? You replace him with a guy named Russell Wilson.
we wish he did what he could with the vanilla offense. He did what he could, but hey, he had to go.
The biggest loss to the Denver Broncos in my eyes was probably Noah Fant, but you still got Albert O, right?
Yeah, you got Albert O, and then they just picked up this other rookie tight end from Iowa, I believe, so that played alongside with Noah. So I don't think so. It's not going to be too bad.
So that'll be nice. That'll be nice.
He said he Travis Kelce, right? So we'll see.
Is there anybody you don't want in your division? Somebody you don't want to face every single, twice a season?
As always, Bus.
That motherfucker hit sticks everybody.
Him, I'll have to say Sweets and Tight Work.
Well, I think Tight Work is at 8, so if his Dolphins can fall to him, I think you're safe there. But if they don't, Tight Work could be coming for you.
Right? Yeah. He. But the thing is, it depends on. I don't know who would he go with. That would be real interesting.
That's true.
I don't think any of the 3 teams really fit to his liking.
I don't. I wish I could say, Bus. You know Tight better than anybody here.
Hey, if the Dolphins are on the board, he picks.
They're gone.
They're gone. But you're looking at the AFC West. Shoot, I mean, you got to look at the Chargers is a dominant team now with that front line, Mac.
True.
I mean, you can't pass up on them. And you still got the Chiefs over there who's still a threat, even without Tyreek. But I think the AFC West, as far as like teams, it's going to be a real good division, no matter who's in there.
There's going to be a lot of tough teams to play there for sure.
Yeah.
All right, H-Town, it is your chance to lay down some smack, tell the league what you're feeling, get it off your chest, stake your claim before we go to the next pick. What else you got for us?
So I really pretty much ain't got much, but just be sure for a more focused H-Town this go around. So I got my man cave should be up and ready by the time we officially start with Madden. So that will help with all the distractions I know people get while I play. So that will help.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Well, H-Town, hey, man, we appreciate you jumping on the Denver Broncos right there. Big pick at number 3. Good luck for the rest of your season.
Sure, for sure.
And that brings us to the game. The game on the clock. Now, did Game give me a fucking video? I'm pretty certain Game gave me a video. He's pick 4? Is he in? I'll give him a couple minutes here to jump in. We pre-recorded something because he didn't know if he'd be able to make it.
Yeah, I hit him. I don't think he's coming on.
All right, so with that, we'll go to a little message with the game. Taking the 4th pick.
What's up, Gridiron? Yeah, man, I had to pick up Washington for another year. It's my hometown team, so I had to stick with them. This will be my 4th cycle coming up in this league, and I came within a half of making it to my very first Super Bowl. So I plan on continuing the success I had with that squad in 23 and get my first Super Bowl win and have the Bus make me a few banners. But I'm excited to find out who's going to be in my division for sure. Got a lot of new users this go around, so I'm anxious to see how everyone plays in the competition. Definitely ready for the season to get started.
So the game takes Washington at number 4. The Commanders. They've got a dominating defense. I'm afraid of that front 7. I mean, they'll hurt you.
Yeah. Face, Sweat, and what's the other Alabama kid?
You're asking me college stuff. I don't watch college.
Allen. Yeah, they got a good team, man.
They full of Bama players, man. Bus, I mean, you've had that team recently. What did you think about that defense?
That was the main reason why I went there. You know what I'm saying? When they drafted Chase that year. And that D-line is going to be hell, especially with the way that Madden 23 plays. I think if you got this team right here, you're gonna be able to create some pressure without even blitzing. You know what I'm saying?
That beta made the pass rush so fucking powerful.
Yeah, I think they might tone it down a little bit, but they actually did. We played throughout the beta. I could tell that they toned it a little bit.
It was a little bit, but what the one thing for those that didn't play the beta at all is the time in pocket that you had in Madden 22 is gone. Like the days of being able to drop back 15 yards and counting to 5 to throw a pass are history. Like you've got to make your reads and throw the ball, get the ball out of your hands quick.
All right. So that's a good pick for game, man. I like that pick. I think he'll do well.
What concerns you about the team?
Well, I think quarterback.
Carson Wentz.
Quarterback, but you can draft a quarterback, man, and develop him. I don't know what his concerns are, but based on what Smiles was saying, maybe the Eagles should be his concern.
That's a good point. That is a good point. Yeah, Carson Wentz definitely a concern. I love Gibson at running back. They've got Scary Terry, McLaurin at wide receiver. I think the team itself is built nice. I think that just a couple critical pieces there are going to hurt them. I don't know about their defensive back situation though.
They got a pretty nice secondary, man. But what does the secondary matter if you got that front seven?
That's true. You're going to get pressure, make people throw up. This is where you'll wish that throw out of sack and shit stuff was still in the game, but I didn't see that in the beta, or at least not as dominating as it was.
Right.
Ralph, you got anything?
No, I mean, for me, so far with these picks, I'm kind of glad that it's not going the way that I thought it would. Remember, none of us have really seen these picks. I mean, Freight had the first couple, and then the commish took over. So these picks are a surprise to us as well. But I like that different teams are going at the top rather than your typical, I'm going Chiefs, I'm going Browns, typical teams.
Yeah, like here we are. We're through 4 picks. Ravens still on the board. You still got the Chiefs. I mean, that's insane to me. All of a sudden, these picks are starting to fall.
All right. Yep. Who we got up next?
So up next,
we got AJ,
and I don't think AJ was going to jump on live. I think I've got something from AJ. He actually issued a statement instead of doing a recorded call. So here's a statement from AJ. He chose the Panthers 5th overall because they fit his gameplay. He likes the speed on the defensive side. His defensive backs are loaded with speed. J.C. Horn, it's a young top 10 draft pick with a lot of development room here in the CFM. Dante Jackson, C.J. Henderson, both fast quarterbacks. Obviously, you can see he's talking about speed a lot in that first part of his message here, but he was happy with the signing of 97 speed Chris Westry, 7th round rookie. Kalen Barnes had the fastest 40, and he projects them around a 97 speed to start as a rookie, which I would be shocked because they don't normally do rookies like that real fast. But I guess they did Jalen Waddle, so that could happen. D-line, Brian Burns, Gross Matos, anchoring the outside and interior, strong with young Derek Brown, veteran Matt Ioannidis to clog up the run game. And then on the offensive side, you've got C-Mac is one of the best in the game. DJ Moore's a solid wide receiver who's going to be with them the entire cycle, apparently, so he is not on the block. They drafted a nice young tackle, offensive tackle to build around all cycle, but the rest of the line needs some work. And then he says the funniest part about the Panthers is obviously the quarterback position. He could roll with Baker, but his idea is to develop rookie Matt Corral. So Baker Mayfield officially on the block as of right now. He likes building his team on quarterbacks under cheap contracts and gives him an opportunity to build the team up how he wants. Spending on upcoming free agents instead of loading up on Baker with a big deal. So if the Coral project doesn't look or feel great, he can ride it out with Baker, but he'll find it out. He'll figure it out. What do you guys think about that?
That's a good analysis of the Panthers and why he picked him. I'm saying I feel like Baker for me is just like some type of insurance, but I'm definitely trying to develop that rookie quarterback.
Yeah, unless the Panthers signed him to an extension before the season starts.
That's true. So they've got Baker and Darnold. Darnold, I don't know how big of a deal it is. Baker, I think, signed a pretty cheap deal, and he wants to go with. So there may be some quarterbacks available out of Carolina. B-Boy's pissed off in the chat because he took his team.
Oh man, we're gonna have to wait and see who B-Boy picks.
Yeah, I don't know if the Carolina Panthers were falling to 25. B-Boy.
I don't think so.
Now, Made to Shine's like, no, he took my team, and Made to Shine picks 24th, once in front of B-Boy. So,
all right. So AJ got the Panthers, man. Who coming up next?
AJ's got the Panthers. Coming up next is Champ time. Now, I don't think Champ is actually going to call in. I tried to get a recorded message from Champ. I tried to get a statement from Champ. Champ said, "Fuck you, Shane." No, he didn't say anything like that. But he didn't reply to any of my messages out there. So I don't know if he's going to jump into the live show. I'm not seeing him.
Probably not, no.
So
probably not.
We're just going to go ahead and give his pick. Champ took the San Francisco 49ers at 6, and we've now gone 6 picks without the Ravens or the Chiefs coming off the board.
Or the Browns, man.
Oh, so Champ got the Niners with. Okay. That's a good pick.
Took the Niners at 6.
That's a good pick.
Bay Area. Yep, it's a great pick.
Yeah, you got your young rookie quarterback with Trey Lance. Debo. You got the massive left tackle Trent Williams. Also on the other side. Yeah, I like the pick.
Yeah, it's hard to go wrong with those San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, 99 Club.
99 Club bus with that left tackle.
Yeah.
Yep, I would be a big fan of the 49ers there. So Stir That Rice hit me up. He wanted to do a recorded message, so let's hear from Rice with the pick number 7. What do you think, Rice?
I think that I got the best team in the draft.
I
know there were
I wrote in the chat. I was trying to talk
good other options. That wasn't really my first.
Boom.
Oh, let's go, Stir.
Stir that Rice. Fuck that recorded shit. He's live.
Yes, sir. Live and alive.
Dude, I'm loving it. So here we are. Pick number 7.
What he gonna pick?
You know what he's gonna take?
I've been waiting.
There's a lot of things that have led to this decision. You know, I did really like the Cleveland Browns, but I know how this league is. If he was out for the season, he's out for the season. So I had to go with the GOAT. You already know I came through Tampa Bay, baby.
Tampa Bay Bucks at 7.
Wow, this is crazy, man. This is crazy seeing these picks come off the board like that. But I'm gonna let Stir That Rice talk about his team.
All right, guys. So I really did a lot of analysis and looking, especially with how this new Madden is set up. You got to have a veteran quarterback. You got to be a Super Bowl winning team to have a prestige for some of these free agents. I know the Bucks haven't always been in a great cap space, but at the end of the day, having that veteran piece is going to help me with re-signing at a team-friendly deal. Then if Brady, who never seems to retire, sticks around, then I can attack free agency right. So I just looked at it like that, and then on defense, I got a stacked defense. I got speed. I got edge rushers. My corners are good. My safeties are good. I mean, think about it. It's just too hard for me not to want to pick a team like that. The biggest loss, obviously, is who cares about Gronk? It's Showtime, not Primetime AB. We had the best entertainment, so.
Boy.
Woo! You know what? you know what I like about his analysis? He Stir That Rice really did his homework as far as like what has changed as far as like in Madden 23. I can see why he picked this team. You know what I'm saying? And I got to give him a hand clap on that one. You know what I'm saying? For doing his homework. You're still gonna be trash.
Damn.
Well, I'll tell you what, Stir That Rice, he likes old people. He's really big into old folks' homes. He's like, "What's up, girl? How you doing?" taking the easy stuff out here. Tom Brady's going to be out here playing until he's 99 in a hyperbaric chamber. But the truth is, the Bucs, they've got, when you look at Godwin, you look at Mike Evans, those are guys that are, they're going to have some awesome abilities on the field. The loss of Gronk probably hurts a little bit. Fournette or Ronald Jones, are they both still there? I know Fournette's still there.
Ronald Jones is gone.
Ronald Jones is gone. So Fournette's decent. I would have rather had Ronald Jones myself. But you've got really fucking fast linebackers.
Yeah. I do. I definitely do. I mean, the thing is, people get caught up in the whole enamor of having extremely fast linebackers because they think that you're not going to go to the trade block for another fast linebacker. We're looking for all those young players. But anyway, like I'm saying, I just feel like overall our defense is complete. You just can't look at one area and think that's it. This is what I have to worry about. No, we want to make sure you worry about every level of the field. And that is the way that we will continue, like they do in real life, to continue to win championships.
I don't know if we say continue to win championships. They've won one.
My fault. Sorry. I always think about Tom Brady and all his rings. I mean, he's part of the family. His old rings are rings now, too.
Is that how that works?
That's a good pick, man. That's a good pick.
That is a good pick. The Twitch stream says that it's Harry Booty. He better win early. Big trash dumpster juice. I mean, it's surprising the reaction that we're getting out of the viewers, brother. I think. Well, look, I think it's a good pick. I'm glad you made it, not me, but I think it was a good pick.
Well, if I could say this before I head off, one last thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just want to say, one, we're not worried about a lot just because the Bucs in real life actually do a lot to make sure Brady has a stacked team. So all those holes you think they have, they're going to take care of it before the game starts. And number two, AJ, there's nowhere you can run and nowhere you can hide. It's fate, man. It's fate. I'm on you. Like white on rice. They call me stir that rice.
Clearly, you saw me on video earlier. I'm the white on rice in this broadcast.
All right, man. That's a good pick, though, man. But let's keep it moving, Frank.
Let's keep it moving. So on the clock, coming in at number 8, it is my man Tightwork. Tightwork didn't give me a pre-recorded. I'm hoping he jumps in here live. I saw him in the chat, but I don't know if he's going to jump in here. I really hope Tightwork's jumping in here. It's the 8th pick. We know the Dolphins are still available, but does he change his mind with the Ravens and Chiefs out there? I'm throwing Hail Marys here, brother. Help me out.
If the Dolphins are swimming in the ocean and they back that hook, no. Definitely going to Tightwork boat.
Tightwork, you jumping in? I'm going to give you another few seconds here before we break it. Breaking news.
He's not jumping on, so
boom. Yeah, go ahead and drop that pick.
Oh! The Miami fucking Dolphins go to Tightwork at pick number 8, ruining my entire draft show. But look, honestly, I was surprised how many people had the Dolphins as an early pick in their list as they went through this.
Man, you know why? They got that speed.
They've got 3 of the 4 fastest players in the NFL with Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and Mostert at running back.
A lot of speed on the team. That's a good team for old Mr. Tightwork.
Yep. Tua is not going to get any favors with the ratings, though. So you're going to have some problems at quarterback. The defensive backs are awesome. The linebackers are questionable. The O-line is straight garbage in the beta, even with the addition of Armstead there. But I think overall it's a fantastic Madden pick.
It is.
Good pick.
So we're looking at the AFC East. Got a couple teams gone. NFC East, a couple teams gone. Huss, where's Huss going, man?
Huss is coming up on the clock. My man Huss actually, pick number 9, he sent us a statement. on what he wanted. So Huss says, hello, Gridiron. It's Huss from the Chiefs front office. Obviously, he's taking Kansas City. First and foremost, I just want to say he's excited to join and run his first team in the league. He knows some of us, but he's excited about meeting the rest of us and competing with all of us. He was lucky enough to be 9th in the draft order, and with that pick, he obviously selected the Chiefs. Because of his high draft position, my main focus was finding the best quarterback out there. The quarterback position is the hardest to develop. We're set now, and we can focus on building out the rest of the roster. What the fuck do the Chiefs need to build out, right? But my expectations for the first season is to try and learn as many players' game styles while competing for a playoff spot. He says, fuck you, Maniac, and we'll see you all out there. So I think that I am shocked that the Chiefs lasted this long.
Well, I think the main factor that they were still on the board is the fact that they did lose Tyreek Hill. That speed is, a lot of the temptation. Not everybody wants to deal with that Mahomes contract. And, there are some little holes here and there on that team. Plus the division. That division is going to be a damn dogfight.
That is going to be a tough division. That division is going to be rough. But I'm looking forward to seeing that play out. So you've got Huss as the Chiefs. You've got H-Town as the Broncos.
Great. Where are you going?
So that puts me on the clock. And you know what? I've just got to go back to the draft room because we're ready. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we're fucking ready. You want to know what we're fucking taking in this draft? It's fucking clear. Tight work done fucked me and took my Miami Dolphins. So we got to go with the team that I finally got something to do with this. I actually won this in a Madden tournament. Bloom and I played in a Madden.
I'm weak.
I love it. I love it, though.
Hey, how does that helmet look small, though, bro?
Yeah, well, dude, I'm a big boy, man. I am a big boy. No, I actually won this. Like I said, Bloom and I played in the Madden tournament. It was sponsored by the Chargers. Bloom actually won it. I came in second. So they sent us both this replica helmet and a Herbert jersey. So I got a jersey and a helmet to give away because I'm not a Chiefs or a Chargers fan. However, for the draft, I'm a fucking Chargers fan. You better fucking believe it. You know what? We got a quarterback. We've got a fucking amazing halfback. But more importantly, and everybody seemed to forget about this, is the D-line with Bosa and now Khalil Mack. It feels like everybody forgot that Mack was now on the Chargers. I can't believe they lasted this early. Bus?
Hey, man. I thought the Chargers would have been like one of the top 5 teams. I'm saying, based on everything that they have on the field right now, we got a good quarterback, got some veteran leadership at the wide receiver position. You got Eckler. The line is pretty solid, but I'm more, intrigued by the defense with Bosa, the linebackers they got, man, the secondary.
Derwin James is going to be hurting some folks.
But that's a great pick, number 10.
Yep, they were on my short list. So I wanted the Dolphins first, obviously. The Bills were my second pick because I was going to beat up tight work for this entire cycle for taking my Dolphins. And then after that, since they were both gone, I had to go to my third pick here, which was obviously the Chargers. So I'm excited for how that's going to play out. And Ralph, that puts you on the clock.
Yeah, and my first pick wasn't available. That ass eater champ took the number 1 team on my list. But that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna keep it pushing so we can get on to that next pick. I'm going to Baltimore. I am taking the Ravens.
The Baltimore Ravens finally fucking off the clock. What are you excited about with the Ravens? Obviously, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, I've had Lamar in leagues before. I just really like the way the Ravens draft. That defensive side of the ball. They draft to what I do well, running the ball, patient offense that's dink and dunk our way down the field. Because we know Lemire, he going to have nasty numbers, but he's not known for passing like that in real life. So I'm excited to see who gets the Browns, the Bengals, and the Steelers. But I just wanted to change it up. I was in the NFC last cycle, and then I had the Chargers as well. So I just wanted to change things up a little bit.
Awesome. That's a great pick. You want to pick up the pace a little bit, guys? I'm taking because we are long.
Yeah,
that's what she said. But let's keep pushing.
All right. So
we got your boy Maniac.
So Maniac's up next. Maniac actually decided that he was going to phone it in. So let's hear from Maniac.
Yo. So I got Arizona Cardinals. I'm the Reds. Savage mode.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know how these
Maniac.
Yes, sir.
All right, so Maniac. So look at this. I got pre-recorded messages from people, and they're jumping in. So, what's up, Maniac? How you feel about that number 12 pick? Tell us who you took.
I honestly, I didn't think this team would last the number 12 pick. It was the number 1 team on my draft board, and I was gonna be barbecue chicken in the NFC. But with the 12th pick, Maniac goes to the Arizona Cardinals.
Kyler Murray cheese.
We got our boy Hollywood Brown from good old Ravens. We got D-Hop. We got old time J.J. Watt. We got a lot of pieces that we could work with, and we got a good old our security blanket protecting Mr. Kyler Murray and Rodney Hudson center.
I can't believe the Cardinals are there at 12, to be honest. I thought that's a top 5 team for sure.
Top five team, honestly. I want to thank everybody before me, picking everybody else. Love y'all.
That's absolutely crazy.
Great pick, Maniac.
Let's go Cards.
All right, so Maniac takes the Arizona Cardinals at number 12, which brings up A-Force. A-Force did not reach out to me at all when I tried to reach out to him, so we're just going to go ahead and make his pick here. He took the Jacksonville Jaguars at 13. Quick reactions out of Ralph and Bus.
Man, well, that motherfucker's on vacation again. But Force is a talented player. He's going to win wherever he goes. I'm real excited to see what he does with old Sunshine over there, because Force is known to be able to pass the rock, and he got a quarterback.
Bus?
That's a good team, man, with the Jaguars. He said with Sunshine, ETN is coming back. You got the number 1 pick from Georgia over there. So I think Force will do well over there in Jacksonville. Duval.
I used to live in Duval County. All right. Anyway, so big ups for Force. That's going to be a good team. AFC South. It looks like that's the first team in the AFC South, is it not?
Yes.
AFC South finally gets a team off the clock. And coming up next is Joe Camel. Joe Camel, with the 14th pick, decided to send us a statement on his pick. He is taking Indianapolis. They've got a rich history. They wanted a franchise that he believed in, had young talent, but at the same time could compete right away. Having Jonathan Taylor, without a doubt, enticed him to go with the Indy pick. However, they have a young, talented defense that wins championships, he says. To have star players on every level of defense makes things easier for him. His expectations are to compete for the division. They've got a veteran quarterback, and they hope can mentor our quarterback of the future, but at the same time compete for a Super Bowl. Who knows, maybe when it all said and done, Matt Ryan goes down as one of the Colts greats with Unitas, Manning, and Luck. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say Matt Ryan is not going to go along as a Madden great. But I think that the Colts are obviously a great pick with Jonathan Taylor leading that team.
Good pick right there. Good pick.
Ralph, you got anything for the Colts, or you want to move it on?
JT is a fucking monster. Let's move it along.
Moving it along. Quick reactions. Dynasty. My man Dynasty is on the clock with the 15th pick. I saw him in here earlier. He said he was going to call in. Dynasty, what the fuck are you doing? There he is.
There he is.
My man, who also, by the way, just got his jersey. So.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yep, we hear you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, thanks for the jersey, Shane. It looked real sweet. But here I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys.
Ooh, Dallas Cowboys at 15.
At 15. I was surprised. My first choice was the Chargers, but of course Shane took them, so I had to go with the Cowboys. I'm surprised it was on 15. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, a ready-made team with Dak Prescott at quarterback, Zeke Elliott at the running back position. I mean, Micah Gallup, CeeDee Lamb. The O-line is steep. I mean, DeMarcus Lawrence. Dude, who else there? Parsons.
Parsons is a beast.
I got Diggs. I mean, this is probably the best team I've ever had from day one playing in any leagues.
So I've seen you win with the Lions. I'm scared to see you with the Cowboys.
Yeah, it's gonna be problems. It's gonna be problems. He may not got the Cardinals, so he's not gonna be in Super Bowl again this year. So sucks for him. But I'm happy to be the Cowboys. I'm not a Cowboys fan, but I'll be a fan for this season.
So how many seasons is it going to take you to make it to the Super Bowl?
I think I can go there year one. I think this team is ready built to go to Super Bowl year one. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I mean, I had the 49ers last year. I took them to the Super Bowl year one, so I don't see why I can't take the Cowboys to the Super Bowl. So we'll see. I know I got Smiles in the division. Me and Smiles go back, but
and the game.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna have to take second place.
Oh,
woo!
So,
that's a good pick by you, Dynasty man. I'm looking forward to see what you do with these boys, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I like to see. Like, it's cool. I see a lot of familiar faces now this year in this league now. I mean, when I first got in here, it was only me and Shane's the only person I knew in here. But I see a lot of familiar faces. It's nice to see a merge a little bit between two leagues.
Yep.
So it's gonna be fun this year.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, Dynasty, thanks for jumping on and joining us. You are absolutely gonna crush some folks with the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not looking forward to playing you for sure. I'm glad you're in a different conference.
Oh yeah. All right, man. All right, we'll see. I'll see you guys later.
Thanks, Dynasty. Hey, and thanks, Ryan Beast, for the follow. Appreciate you jumping in there. The NFC East straight, is quickly becoming a tough conference.
Yep.
Or a tough division. Jesus Christ.
It'll be mystery. Now we got Marley coming up.
So Marley's coming up. Marley actually just messaged me while we were talking. So he actually just gave me a quick statement. Marley wanted to let everybody know that he will be taking the New York Jets. Jets are his home team. Unlike any bum that's an actual fan of the Jets that passed on them, he wanted to stay true. So he says, jet up, take flight, Jets, J fucking jetties, all that BS. Here he is. Marley's out. He's down in Florida, has bad reception, but the New York Jets come off the board at 16. That's about where I thought they would be. I mean, I thought they've got some youth on that team and some upside, but I don't know that they're one of those out-the-box dominating teams.
I think it's going to depend on the user. I would take them immediately, with all the youth that they have on the team.
Yep.
But Marty gassed up the jet, flew in, took his team, bounced out. Now we on pick 17.
Pick 17. Cards Killer is up. Cards Killer actually, he actually sent me a statement. He says, coming off a great run to the Super Bowl, Coach Cam and the Bengals look to continue success in Cincinnati. He's excited to have some weapons on offense, but admits that this team needs some more explosiveness, and he didn't shy away from saying no one's untouchable. So we look to bring the best team forward to compete and make this team a Super Bowl contender year in and year out. We are not here to play for stats or awards. We're after one thing and one thing only: Super Bowls. We'll look to see if they can keep the same energy once the season starts, but this team will definitely be looking to make some noise. And there it is. You see it right there. Cards Killer is taking the Cincinnati Bengals, which I cannot believe fell to 17.
Bruh, I'm still shocked that the damn Browns are still on the board.
Dude, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm like, wow, they still on the board.
I'm shook.
So,
where's Ready Baby going, man?
Well, fucking Ready Baby is probably going to a mental hospital somewhere.
Talk to me, Captain.
Ready Baby is in the chat. Ready Baby, talk to us about your pick, brother.
Hey, man, first giving under to God, who's the head of my life. Man, I picked the top three teams, in my opinion, I got a lot of flack because of this shit, but I ended up taking the Browns, man. I just posted my boy Deshaun in there with the baby all ability. So we're gonna take care of business down here in Cleveland, dog. Yeah.
Deshaun Watson needs to go play for the Patriots, and they can have like a little rub and tug with Kraft and Watson. But no, hey, the Cleveland Browns are an amazing team. My concerns about the Cleveland Browns are you've got no picks for a few years. Like, there's not going to be a lot of youthful exuberance in Cleveland. You're going to have to give up some talent to get some youth.
I will say, if anybody's ever played in the league with me, man, I'm very trade friendly. I will give up the world for what I want. So if any of you guys want any of my players, look, hit my line because I'm always down to make a deal.
Ready Baby's always trying to make a deal. That is for certain.
Go.
You'll be good with Deshaun Watson, who I think do you guys think he'll be a star or a normal in the new game?
Ooh, that's tough.
It don't matter. He can be normal. I throw for like 6,000 a year.
Oh, you're kidding. 6,000 picks.
Fact.
There's only so many PA boots in a playbook.
I started hanging on like 30 a year on my INTs, so that's pretty damn good.
All right. Well, we've got Ready Baby in the AFC North. Ready Baby. You got anything you want to say before we jump to the next pick?
Oh, man. I'm going to always play. I ain't going to quit on you. And I'm going to give you a headache. Just ask my boy Smiles and Ralph Matic.
You give me a headache because I think I've seen every play action that Madden has to offer when I play you. Hey, bro. I'm interested to see what you do with a trade calculator, a stock book, and having to follow some different rules because you definitely got some talent on the sticks. But
well,
you know,
shit, I made it with that old with that Patriot team I inherited, so it's got to be something.
Yeah.
All right, so Ready Baby, appreciate you calling in. The Cleveland Browns are finally off the fucking clock. We all knew it was eventually going to happen, and it looks like it's going to go to Ready Baby here at pick number 18. So pick number 19 is KP. KP decided that he was going to pre-record some shit with us last night. So hearing from KP, what are you going to do with the 19th pick? And this is going to be a shock for everybody.
All right. Well, going back to my roots, the first CFM I ever was in, I took the Lions. So I'm going right back.
You're taking the Lions at pick number 19. That's a bold move. What is it about the Lions that intrigues you at pick number 19?
I think the challenge to rebuild and kind of make the team my own. Because that's what I'm going to do regardless. This way I don't feel tied to any players, and I'll have some draft capital to help me along the way.
They're definitely in rebuild now mode. Coming up this next coming draft, you'll have at least 2 first-round picks, which is nice. Getting that Rams pick. And they're not absolutely... All right, they are horrible. Let's not... Let's try not to make it any better than what there is. But Jared Goff is serviceable, right? DeAndre Swift is a solid running back. They picked up DJ Chark in the offseason. They've got TJ Hawkinson at tight end. So you've got some pieces, at least on offense. I don't know about the defense. Akuda might be the shining star on defense, but that's about it, right?
I definitely think that's about it. But hopefully we'll have some fun in some shootouts, maybe.
Hopefully. I mean, so there it is. KP's taking the Lions. We're going to cut him a little bit short because it went on for 5 minutes. We talked a lot.
Gotcha. So Pope takes the Lions. That's a good pick. I think they have a lot of trade value as far as picks, if I'm not mistaken. Plus, you just got the kid from Bama who's supposed to be fast. Got Wet back there in the backfield. Got the Ricky Hutchinson. Can see why he picked it.
Yep. TJ Hawk at tight end if you want to be a tight end bandit.
Yeah.
I haven't seen old Pope without a QB before, man. It's gonna be interesting because Goff ain't it.
No,
definitely not.
He'll be okay, but he's not great. He's serviceable for a season.
He's definitely gonna probably drop the quarterback, man, or either trade for one. But see what Mr. Eric does at pick 20.
So Eric actually just messaged me. We've been trying to touch base to get a recording from him, but he was busy. And I had a migraine yesterday. But he says he's driving. He's happy to have his favorite team. He's actually been a Packer fan for his entire life, for the past 20 years. It's his fourth cycle here playing Madden, but it's the first time he's been able to snag the Packers in a league. He's going to see a new and improved Eric, we say, and he's going to get those wins because he struggled last cycle. What do you guys think about the Packers falling to pick 20?
Hey, bro, there ain't nowhere else for Eric to go but up. That's all I got to say.
That's the truth.
I hate the Packers, so I have nothing to say about them, regardless of who has them.
It's because you're a fucking Bears fan. Who, by the way, are still on the clock at 20. I'm shocked.
I'm too.
Who's up next? Evans?
Up next is Evans, and Evans was actually, he couldn't make it to the show because his wife just gave birth. So he gave us a statement. He says he chose the New Orleans Saints because he is from New Orleans, and even though he's a Patriots fan, he figured let him go with his hometown team. And to be honest, he thinks this team is kind of complete. He's excited to use this defense that they revamped with getting Honey Badger. Also, the wide receiver core with Olav, Michael Thomas, and Jarvis should be serviceable for him. He just had a baby girl Friday, 8 pounds, 5 ounces. Give it up for Tiana Lewis.
Oh, congrats.
Yes, sir.
So the question is, do we get him a little baby New Orleans jersey or a little baby Patriots jersey to send to the baby?
You gotta send the Patriots. I mean, not the Patriots, the Saints jersey, man.
Oh, that'd be really piss him off, wouldn't it? But yeah, he's a New England fan. He takes the Saints at pick number 21. I think that's a decent pick. That's right about where I probably would put him.
And they got some fire uniforms.
They
Those
do.
black helmets.
Woof.
Those are nice. All right, so up next is what is it? MPS Junior. Here at pick number 22. The pick number 22, he actually sent a statement being the 22nd pick. We weren't sure what was going to be available, but we were thrilled to get the Tennessee Titans in this spot. Derrick Henry's a monster and is going to be utilized heavily, but we also like the idea of having Malik Willis for the entire cycle. We just need Madden to bless him with some speed. And I think it came out he's 92 speed, right?
Yes, he is.
Yep. So they've got a lot of developing to do with young corners and a young receiving group, but look forward to the challenge and competing in the division. On defense, they're going to be relying on Simmons and Landry to get to the quarterback. They'll be shedding some veterans and starting young players from day one. So the Tennessee Titans come off the board at pick number 22, and I'm kind of shocked they lasted that long.
Yeah, I am too. He'll be able to do something with Malik Willis with that 92 speed. That's incredible.
Agreed. Which takes us to the number 23 pick. So CTF Polo is actually on the clock. CTF didn't want to jump on, but he did send us a statement. So CTF says he chose this team because they have some great offensive threats at wideout and running back. We also have some great veterans to help the young players out. And we've got a good veteran quarterback who can teach Kellen Mond some things. So again, this is an explosive offense. We'll be able to apply the pressure on teams, and we have a lot of potential out there. That means that we know that he actually took the Minnesota Vikings at pick number 23.
Yes, he did.
I can't believe they fell.
I mean, that division to me is probably the least desirable one. For whatever reason, you got Rodgers' cap situation. Vikings got some stuff, but they don't really have a developed quarterback. The Lions, we know their story. And then, the Bears, they got Fields, but the Bears are still a little ways away, in my opinion.
I agree. And the Bears still on the board, and I'm looking at Bus's pick at 26, and I'm like, fuck. Because we don't want Bus with the Bears again.
Uh-oh.
We do not want Bus with the Bears. So, Made to Shine on the clock, and I believe Shine actually jumped in for a live call. So you are live, Mr. Made to Shine. Oh, you know what? He wanted me to DM him before his pick. You are on the clock, sir. Sorry. I forgot to message you. He's got a pick to make. He's actually at work. And he's going to step out real fast. So I'm an asshole for not picking or messaging him early, but he is sitting here in the Discord, and he was going to jump on. So who is that?
He got that Superstar X Factor upgrade too.
Oh, that's right, because he won the last Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
as the Cincinnati Bengals, right?
Yep.
I know he's a Panther fan, and the Panthers are off the board. So, with the teams left, who would you guys be shocked to see him take?
If I was him, I would take Atlanta and make that quarterback from Cincinnati X Factor and ride it out.
I didn't even think about that.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. They do have some talent there. Trying to think of what other teams. I mean, shoot. The Giants still on the board. The Patriots still on the board. Steelers. The Texans. Still some decent teams on there. The Raiders.
Yep, that free upgrade he's got would come in huge.
Mm-hmm. I think he's here. Is he here? No, never mind.
Made to shine. Step up. Screw up.
You got yourself unmuted, made to shine, but I think you've got to talk.
Yeah, can you hear?
There he is.
Yes, okay.
Appreciate you stepping away from work.
I was listening while I was at work, so I realized I had to take them out and put it back on speaker.
Nice. So here you are at the 24th pick. What are we doing? Where are we going?
Man, I originally wanted to go with my Panthers, but they were gone. So with the 24th pick, we're going with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
What do you like about the Steelers?
Well, first of all, I knew I had to upgrade in my back pocket. So the quarterback is, he's fairly young. He's one of the older, rookie QBs, but still rookie. And then we still got Najee Harris at running back. So those are, on offense, we're young. So we could definitely, upgrade those two positions. And then they still got some decent wide receivers with Claypool, Deontay Johnson. And then they got the rookie George Pickens from Georgia. Freiermuth at tight end. The offensive line is garbage, but we have to work with that. And then we still got, old Watt, 99 Club on the end. So the only thing I'm worried about defensive-wise is second. What color? Going to be that great, but they got Miles Jack at linebacker. They still got Bush and Highsmith over there. So
don't forget about Fitzpatrick at safety.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, Fitzpatrick, he can, make up for some of the secondary not covering. At least he'll be able to cover the deep ball. So
good pick.
Yeah, I think that is a good pick. I'm excited to see what you can do with those Steelers.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say to the AFC North?
Well, I know it's gonna be tough. I know Ready Baby with them play action boots and all that. I'm gonna have to watch that. So
hey, I'm a run first team, cuz.
Nah, you ain't never gonna be run first, bro. So I'm not worried about it.
Running from competition is what Ready Baby's doing.
You pass too much, so I know you ain't gonna be run first. I know you got Chubb. You might try to, but you gonna fall back to that pass. Though.
Pause. All right, Made to Shine, I appreciate you jumping on, man, and taking a break from work to join the show. That's awesome. Congratulations with the Pittsburgh Steelers here at number 24. That brings us up to B-Boy. B-Boy is now on the clock here at number 25. I see him live in the Discord. What's up, my man?
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, excited to be a part of the league. Very excited, very excited, very excited. We'll go ahead and run through this team, through this pick. With the 25th pick, Coach Bad Boy. What you gonna do? We select the Raiders.
The Vegas Raiders.
Yes, sir. So we're really excited. Supposed to have the best wide receiver in the game, but Adam should still have that 99 overall. We also gonna work the ball to, Waller. We're gonna give him an opportunity to do his thing, and hopefully Carr can play up. We got some areas of opportunity we won't address in detail. Coach never tells all to the media, but we got some spots to fill. We got some areas of improvement. Pretty solid quarterback, but we're excited to be a part of the league. Raiders at 25. Last thing I'll say, guys, there's very extremely high expectations with at least the top 15 teams. So let's go. Let's get it.
That's fucking amazing.
Boy. Yeah, I love it.
I can't wait to see. I mean, that team now with Devontae Adams and Waller is just scary. Jacobs just going to plow over some folks. You know who that puts us on the clock here? It puts fucking Bus on the clock, and I know who you're going.
I'm gonna make this quick, man. So we decided to just, to pay the moving people, man, and keep our money, and we just gonna stay in Chicago, man, and stay in this NFC North.
How can we have 25 fools in the league that let the fucking Chicago Bears stay on the clock for you at 26? What are you excited for about that team, other than Justin Fields?
Man, you want me to be honest with you, man?
Bring it. No, lie to me.
Other than Justin Fields and being one of the biggest fans of the Chicago Bears, probably the money we're gonna have. So I'm gonna be able to buy every free agent that's there. We're gonna have a lot of money. We have a lot of teams. We have a lot of players on like 1-year deals. We're letting all of them go after the first season. So, yeah, the team will look totally different year 2. So
that's very interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of money. A lot of money.
Hey,
so,
but
I'm resigning everybody.
Are they gonna want to go to the Shy?
They're gonna be what now?
Are they gonna want to go to the
This
Shy?
is Micah calling with the American Red Cross, but services calling to speak to Noah.
Let me mute my boy over there.
I don't know about the Red Cross, but
we got commercials in this motherfucker.
Hey, that's a bad omen, bro. That's a bad omen.
It's a paid promotion. Talking about Chicago Bears, and all of a sudden, the Red Cross is on the line.
I think the Bears are gonna be fine, man. We actually have a blood drive going on with the Red Cross next week. So, make sure you guys come out, man, and donate some blood. But other than that, yeah, I'm staying at home with the Chicago Bears, man. And then next up, we're gonna move on to this pick 27 with Mr. OG Chris Murray.
Mr. OG Chris Murray, who said he was gonna call in. So, Chris Murray, join the chat. I got a recorded statement from you, but you said you were jumping in here, so let's see what you got.
I just want you guys to know I'm not paying for that Red Cross commercial. Just had to go ahead and say that now.
Oh, man.
Hey, man, our streams are huge. We've got corporate sponsorship.
Yes, sir. That was huge.
There he is, OG.
Ooh.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on?
It's your favorite dirty rat. What's up, my man?
What's going on, man? What's going on? What's going on, man? What's going on? What's going on? Good to be in the building. What's up? What's going on?
Absolutely. Here you are, pick number 27. You've seen the teams come off the block. You see Buzz get the Red Cross involved with the Chicago Bears. What are we thinking?
Mm-hmm. Well, I was shocked, just like the Bus. I'm pretty sure was shocked that his Bears fell this late. This team, I believe, was number 2 on my list, on my large list. Taking my talent to the Seattle Seahawks, man.
I cannot believe Seattle fell all the way to 27.
I forgot about him.
God, bro. I didn't forget. You know all the draft capital they got with them picks?
Yeah, I mean, so
they have a lot of picks.
A lot of picks, but the number one thing, man, is for guys that played Madden with me for multiple cycles, I love the pass, and giving me a beast, a fucking monster, all things including God to describe this dude, DK Metcalf, man. Like it's he about to fuck the lead up. Like we definitely about to fuck the lead up, man. That was I don't even know how dudes let this monster fall in my hands. Then we still got Tyler Lockett. Of course, we got Noah Fant. So it's just like it's going to be a fun, interesting cycle, man. Like Bus said, we got so much. It's just so much trade cap. We got draft picks. We got people that, I'm down for a trade, whatever. Like, I trade whoever on my team. So outside of DK Metcalf, so please don't be in my DM all thirsty asking about DK Metcalf because it's not going down. But yeah, man, the division,
off the gate is ours. Like, I didn't even pay attention to who are in our division. Just know Seattle. The Seattle Seahawks is going to be running the shit out of that division. It is what it is.
So you've got Maniac, you've got Champ, and you have a yet-to-be-chosen team in your division. Honestly, I don't know who you would cover in that Seattle offense. I don't know where you're lining up. You got to think you're going to you got to double DK, but Noah Fant scares the shit out of me, and Tyler Lockett is deadly.
And the thing about it is, man, like, first of all, I don't know too much about Champ, but he said his name Maniac.
Maniac.
It was a bloodbath last year in the last season when he came up against them Giants. So I'm looking to see what he gonna do. That offense is loaded too, but I'm just setting the tone in the division, letting everybody know who the big dog is from the rip. So we're gonna see. Seattle, let's get it, man.
Bus, how you feel about it?
Good pick, man. Like OG said, you got DJ Metcalf, and he likes to pass, fast, big target. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing that I really loved about the Hawks is all the draft picks they got, man. You remember from that
Jamal
the
Adams?
Hawks and not even Adams. This
Oh,
the
Russell.
Hawks in the Russell trade.
Yep.
So he may have to get a quarterback, but he may be able to do some work with
Drew Lock could be serviceable.
Lock.
I mean, I don't know that he's at the top of anybody's list, but if you can throw the ball and make good reads, you can probably get some dev scenarios or something with him.
That's good. Good pick. Good pick.
All right. Well, OG, I appreciate you jumping on the clock and joining us live, my friend. That's a good pick. So Steady Ballin is up next. Steady didn't reply to anything that I reached out to him for. So here at pick number 28, Steady ended up taking the Houston Texans. He just wanted somebody close to Texas. I believe that is his favorite team.
That's a good pick, man. They got some nice ass helmets too. Those red helmets.
That's new. That fire new helmet is amazing. And they're going to have a ton of picks.
A ton of picks. Young players. Big market. Can't go wrong.
So I think that's all right. So up next was Gavi. But when I reached out to him to make his pick, he was sick. He said he was going to call in. So Gavi, what happened is, just like in the real draft, because you didn't make a pick, we moved to the next pick. Your time ran out. And that put Bloom King on the clock at pick number 30. So at pick number 30, Bloom King.
Yeah.
Who's that? Oh, it's Gavi. Well, Gavi, we're going to get you when you're back on the clock, because you're not on the clock right now. Technically, we skipped you during the draft.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yep.
All right. What's up?
So hold that thought. You know what? Screw it. Fuck it. Let's just put no, because I'll screw up all my stuff. All right. Look. We got Gavi. You're on hold. Your time ran out. We're gonna bring you back up. No, don't hang up. But we'll bring you back up. So Bloom jumped you in the draft, and Bloom ended up taking the New York Giants. He sent us a statement, said he's excited to get the Giants this late with the pick. They've got a bunch of young key pieces to build around on offense. They're expecting Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley to be leading that offense up and down the field with ease for the rest of their careers. On defense, he's a big fan of Kayvon Thibodeau and Xavier McKinney. Plus, he's got a Dory Jackson. So they're expecting to be making plays all over the field for the remainder of their careers. Despite what others may say, the New York Giants don't feel that they're strictly in a rebuilding mode, and they are ready to make a run season 1. So how do you feel about Bloom King getting the New York Giants here at this pick?
I don't know too much about Bloom, but that division looks pretty solid.
He loves to run the ball.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see what they do with Saquon, because motherfucker can't stay healthy. So I don't think he's going to be as juiced up as he has been in years in the past, but we'll see.
I agree. And then that brought in Sweets. So Sweets is on the clock, and Sweets didn't reply to anything. I didn't know if he was going to jump in here live.
I think he's out and about, man, so you could probably just drop that one.
So Sweets' pick, he ended up picking the Atlanta Falcons there at 31, which left us, it would have been BGZ. Are you here? Bruce, there's Sweets.
Yeah, I'm here. Depressed as hell about the pick that we're about to talk about, but go ahead.
Why are you depressed?
Man, No, I got the most boring fucking team in the league.
Well, who'd you take?
I guess technically it's the 31st pick. The Fighting Bee Jeezys have to take the New England Mac Joneses. So we got the New England Patriots.
That's a great team to fall that late.
Oh God!
I never would have thought they would be there.
I didn't either. So I was kind of shocked when I did get them, but it's one of those things, man. I just cannot stand the Patriots. I hate the Patriots. So, I'm just going to just take it on the chin here and figure it out, I guess.
I'm excited about to see you with those Patriots. Now you've got a good division. I don't know a whole lot about Ace, Playa, but obviously you've got tight work in the division. And then who have you got with the Jets? You've got Marley with the Jets. So how you feeling about your division?
Division will be tough. Any division with Titan in it will be tough. Marley is a very tough competitor as well. Ace Player is kind of the mystery here. But I'm sure with the team that he has, he'll be able to compete unless he's just complete dog shit. So it should be a pretty interesting cycle.
Absolutely. And you know what? I want to point it out that in this league, the commissioner ended up with the 32nd pick, basically, out of the randomization. He got pick 31 because Gavi was sick, but that is an integrity play right there. Like, you cannot look at this admin staff and not think that they're definitely not favoring themselves. The fact that you ended up with the 32nd pick and didn't care, you're like, yep, we're going to roll with it. That's amazing. That's a big kudos to you.
Well, I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate Bush, Randy, now for hopping on, and Shane for you getting this all together. It's been a great show so far. But to that point, man, hey, we're here to play. We play for a long time. So we have an opportunity to make whatever team we get our own. So, pick 32 is just a starting point. I can promise you when we finish, we won't be anywhere close to 32nd. We plan on, even though we hate the Patriots, we'll end up falling in love with them and making them a top team in this league. So here we go.
Awesome.
Boo.
Just got to be Gavin.
Mr. Toxic himself. Talk to us, Gabby.
Yeah, poisonous motherfucker. That's why you got sick.
That's why you fat, bitch. Shut up.
Still text.
Wait, hold on. Who was it that said? I don't think it's in here, but KP. I asked him before we shut him off earlier. I asked him in the recording. I said, "Hey, who's the one person you don't want to be in the division with?" After he took the Lions, he's like, "I definitely don't want to be in Gavi's division because I'm tired of hearing suck my dick. I don't want to hear that every time we play."
Yeah, he's gonna say that every time. He can't help it.
You get your ass beat, yeah, I'm gonna tell you to suck my dick. And before y'all say anything else, Chris Murray, shut the hell up, nigga. You ain't no damn big dog. Sit your little ass down. You play in my division, boy.
Oh.
So, Gabby, what team did you get?
The Rams. Hey, Jalen Ramsey's on the block, and Cooper Kupp is on the block. Come talk to me.
The Chargers may be interested in Ramsey.
Hey, he can come holler at me. He got a lot of nice pieces.
We shall talk. I cannot believe the Super Bowl winning Rams were the last team off the block.
That the league picked for me, by the way, too. So thank you very much, league. You guys are greatly appreciated.
Could have been worse. It could have been way worse.
It could have. So if you had actually gotten your pick at pick 29, out of the 4 teams remaining, which one do you think you would have picked normally?
Right. Who are the actual 4 teams?
So the last 4 teams that you didn't get that you could have had were the teams that were left were the Rams, obviously, the Giants, the Falcons, and the Patriots.
Out of them, to be honest with you, I probably would have picked the Falcons just because I like the rebuild.
Again,
I know you had them last cycle.
Yeah, but I had a bomb-ass quarterback that I could never fucking play with because these bum-ass bitches would never play their fucking games.
Yeah,
and that's why they're gone.
Yeah, we're not talk about that.
And that is why they are gone.
R.I.P.
Nah, but yeah, probably the Falcons again. I like Atlanta. Atlanta has a good stable. Now that man Ryan sorry ass is off that team, it gives you even more playroom. So I probably would have picked the Falcons.
That's awesome. I'm a huge fan of seeing you play with the Rams. I think that Cam Akers is way underrated. The defense is going to be nice. You still got Aaron Donald because he's coming back. All in all, there is nothing wrong with that team.
Agreed. I do agree with you there. I mean, other than them being old, they're ready to play. So whoever's in this division is going to get their ass lit up. I don't want to hear no shit. Sit your ass down after I beat you twice in the season and don't say shit to me.
Damn.
Wow. Woke up and chose violence. Thought you were sick.
I was sick. I still have a headache, but a little Mary J calms that
down. Nice. All right, so there you have it. It is the end of the official Gridiron season. Is this season 2? Cycle 2?
Yeah, this is the second cycle, yeah. Second cycle ever agreed.
Second cycle of Gridiron. Those are the ticks. I can't wait to you guys put together the division podcast to talk about those divisions now that we know where everybody's at. I think it's going to be exciting to watch, and I'm excited to have everybody tune into that. I appreciate you guys jumping on the show and tuning in. Guys, when it comes to content, truthfully, your interaction and your participation makes this what it is. If we had just gotten on here and talked our asses off for the last hour and a half without you, it would have sucked. So I appreciate everybody jumping on and being a part of this. It really does make the show better. Final thoughts?
Go ahead, Randy. Let's have a good cycle, fellas. Let's play our games. I think we got a good core of guys here, kind of bringing over the alpha peeps with the good ones that were already here and some folks from DML. So, I like what I see. And hopefully you guys are amped to start this cycle.
Excellent. Bus?
Man, I'm just piggyback off of my man Randy, man. Just great to see all these guys come together, man, to help form a great league. The league is only as good as the owners, man. I think we got 32 great owners over here, man. So play your game. Make sure you read the rules. We're real big, big on following rules and handing out violations when needed. So just read the rules, man. You'll be good. Play your games.
Ray Baby's already got a 2-game suspension.
So that's really much. That's all I got to say, man. This minute. I mean, I guess I can just end it by saying this. Just be active and be aware of the Discord and when we post messages and stuff. If you do that, you'll be fine. Ask questions.
100%. Bruce, final thoughts as the commissioner, if you're available.
Yeah, I'm available. Final thoughts. Hey, just to piggyback on what everybody said. The rules, guys. Make sure you're paying attention to the rules. Make sure you're asking questions. We will take care of you as an admin team. Also, shout out to Tight Work for the playbook work he's doing. Because we, guys, here in this league, we play with team-specific playbooks. You will have an opportunity to change your coordinators, but we'll have a separate show that'll explain that kind of verbatim coming up before the cycle starts. But just as everybody else said, I think we got a great group. Let's play our games and have a great cycle.
Awesome. And with that, everybody, we are out.